So allow me, everyone, to introduce you all to Queen Karla, fresh out of the march. Queen Karla here is... Let me see if I can get my own notes in order. There they are. Cool. She is a commoner. An unyielding commoner. We are going to start off looking for a farming ambition. And should that farming ambition fail, we will go for a military ambition. Farming and military, that's invading Ashmead. That's going to be the end goal, apparently. She spent too much time around peasants, and so she doesn't understand noble customs. And she will favour peasants in her decisions. She will rather die than admit defeat. We are so good, yeah, no, it's so good. We are back. We are gonna win. Oh dear, so yeah, look, there's the bug. Bug sighted. I can't click it from here, but we're gonna get it. Let's see. At the start of the game, welcome on in everyone. Look, here's the kingdom. Let's do the rounds. Welcome on in all of our barons. We've got Baroness Morgrim III, Baron Hentai Dad, Baron Mutated Zombie III, Baron Nicholas. We've got our chiefs, the starting chiefs. We've got Chief Advisor III, Chief Bonkle II. And finally, last but not least, we've got our patricians, Lord Patrician Trocco Nero and Lord Patrician Funkers Puck. Welcome on in, all of our nobles. Now, as you can see, we are living in a world of Marcher supremacy. We're going to try and get that bug. That'll be the... We're going to start, as always, with the path to victory. Hello, Ephra. Welcome on in. Let me get you up. There's Ephra the Fifth. We've had 4 previous Ephras. This is the latest one. The V has returned. Yeah. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers. Unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I would like to be remembered as the mother of the nation. I shall elevate the status of the peasantry and give them better rights and a better quality of life. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Others correct orientation, is that good? I don't know. Hold on. Can I get it? Yeah, salutes in chat. The bug has been squashed. We are good, we are golden, we are free. Bug has been killed. Tarot cards have different meanings based on which way. Yes, I know that. I don't know which what meaning they all have. Let's see. We got our council introduction. Let's do that. Let's meet you all. Hello, Nicholas. We bloody well pulled it off, didn't we? The barons are finally in charge. We can sort this kingdom out. Can't escape helldivers and bugs are hunted even here. That's true. Although it's a game bug, you know. Now, just remember our little arrangement. We put you on the damn throne, so you do as we tell you. Got it? Glory to the march. Huzzah! Now, introduce yourself to the rest of the council. But don't forget what I told you today. Let's meet the patricians. Hello, Trocker. A pleasure, your esteemed highness. Hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And finally, the chiefs of the north. Good luck in the days ahead, your majesty. You'll need it dealing with us lot. Hello, Bonkle. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she's told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan, just in case. Pats are just floundering. But then everyone, look at the state of the military. Holy crap. Your Majesty. Oh, hold on. Let me get the voice right. Your Majesty. You may have won the throne from King Raputa II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, your majesty. Everything must be run past the council vote. Even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, what is it gonna be? Now then, let me bring up the sign so you can see what I'm working with. Spend too much time around peasants will favour peasants. Don't understand noble customs. You know what? I don't like it. You don't get to be the boss of me. I don't want a coronation. That's Dominic. Yeah, it goes either way. I think there's definitely some of the factions that can spiral upwards or downwards very quickly. There's a lot of compound effects with the various events. What do you mean we got to invite foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth? Can't believe it. Dignitaries arrive from all corners of Celestath, and it's only appropriate you show off. A trained eagle drops a ruby-encrusted crown atop your head as you stand on a golden podium. The awed crowd includes such influential figures as the Dukes of Saul, the Princes of Tavlin, even a pearl bearer from Atesh. Lucrative trade deals are struck at the evening's feast. Only the Grand Pensionary of Kurth is not in attendance. The Republic, after all, is fundamentally opposed to the very concept of monarchy. Hold the sign. Hold on, let me put the sign on. Efra, I just set it up. Man, like... Oh dear. But yeah, it's commoner and unyielding. There you go, yeah. Boom. Cool. So like a peasant. And don't like to give up. boop. Alright, eyes down everyone, it's time for our schemes. Luca Moon? Luca of the Morgrim Moon bloodline, charismatic marcher hunter, stands before a blazing earth, shouting and swearing. What a coup! Karla now sits on the throne and the barons are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to depose her. Do we stay loyal to the new queen, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? So, barons, Luca Moon, yeah. What are we going to do? Is it going to be loyalist, uprising, or propaganda? Obviously loyalist, right? But if you don't want to be loyal, you can go for uprising, relying on the peasantry to rise up and chuck me off the throne. Or we can go for propaganda, where you will try to engage in character assassination. Oh wow, loyalists has won, but it wasn't completely unanimous. That settles it then. Glory to the march, and glory to the queen. But we can always change our minds. If Karla ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of her, the old-fashioned way. The Baron's goal is to aid the Queen by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the Queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Arnie of the Advisor clan. Arnie sighted. It's never... oh, sorry, I missed that. Sinister, what was it? Northern something? Chiefs of the North! We all know I should be on the throne. Not this imposter Queen Karla. How can we make that happen? It's a young Arnie, indeed. We've got sorcery, subterfuge, and prophecy. Arnie the Barbarian. Yeah, we had an Arnie long ago, more than a year ago now. And he was legendary for destroying the kingdom in like what? 4 or 5 all of 4 or 5 seasons, I think it was, wasn't it? He like completely wrecked everything. So Chief, sorcery or prophecy or subterfuge? Who hasn't voted? Advisor. Prophecy it is. Arnie the Lord Render. Chief's plan to realise another ancient northern prophecy. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Very good. Another one. Nesta of the Funker's Puck family, infamous former pirate, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Okay, Nesta, what is it? Fellow patricians of the coast. My claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Karla. Something must be done. Alright, what's it going to be for Nesta? We got monopoly, conspiracy or corruption. These are all patrician-centric ones. This is not the greatest. Okay. Coin toss between monopoly and corruption. Corruption it is. We've got both the chiefs and the patricians trying to lower my authority. The patricians' plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Oh! Oh, I see. Ah. You don't want to go the same way. You're going in opposite directions. Very good. Alright, so we've got Luca. Luca Moon, the ambitious vassal. The barons are staying loyal to the queen that they've put on the throne. Arnie, our distant cousin in the north, pursuing the prophecy scheme. The chiefs want to raise the kingdom's authority to at least 5 in 2 seasons' time. And Nestor, a false pretender in the coast, looking to lower the kingdom's authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay. Hey, Gagazi, welcome. How's it going? Welcome back to the north. Hope all is well with you. Just had a vote on schemes. You're here. Pretty much for the start of the game. Now then, what would I want? You know what? I like money. Money's good. Oh, holy shit. Alright, call for apprentices. Here we go. What happened to your coffer? We made, what was it? I can't remember what it's called, but our coronation. We had the big coronation, the expensive one. Bad news, Your Majesty. Here you are, Gagazi. Welcome here. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Skullheim. I believe it is Bizk, Lord of the Bells. Tell me more about this wizard. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Got my first naturally occurring... Oh, nice. I get them every now and again. It's like every 3rd run, maybe. I'll get one. Bizk has influence over sound and its counterpart silence. Though this power seems meagre compared to the other wizards, they are not to be underestimated. Oh! Oh, thank you! Hey, Nicholas, thank you for a gift sub. Not sure what brought that on, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wait, are you not subbed yourself? Oh, well, thank you, I guess. Oh, I really appreciate that. It took me 10 minutes to get it through. Oh, really? Oh, I suppose you are top of the leaderboard as well, then. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. They've put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking villagers from all over the north are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants. I, Troco Nero, have decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those labourers are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. Trocker. Trocker's going to try and become the apprentice. Trocker, how do you feel? Do you actually want to go do it? You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. Ever so smitten by wizards I am. Who's on second? Nobody. Nobody's on second, fun. For the gift subs. It should be at the top of chat somewhere. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Or how's that? Wizards answer only to themselves. Their power is unmatched, such that entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Lord Patrician Trocco Nero could use magic to interfere with votes. Or you, for that matter. Let's assemble the council then. Nilawa, welcome on in. Gods bless you, your highness. Let's see, where are you, Nilawa? Nilawa. There you are. Welcome back to the march. Things are weird when the north is the most pious. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Either way we get bad faith or bring disasters. I mean, Trucker, are you okay with going? And would you like to give me some money? Is the money. Yeah, I don't like to play with no. Okay, cool. We'll veto that just for you. I don't like to meddle because that's something that people gather. I think it's not particularly nice. I think we're all happy for an apprentice on the council, right? Don't worry. I'm about to solve our financial crisis. Holy shit, it's drawn? Who hasn't voted? There's one vote left over. Bonk, who's busy. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Bonk got in just as I was about to give up. There we are. Thank you very much, everyone, for your votes. It was close. But Trocker will become the wizard's apprentice. By the old gods! How will he keep up with his noble duties if he's spending all his time in the north with this wizard? And what if, gods be good, he actually passes his apprenticeship? There's never been a wizard on the council before. Oh, Percival, yes. Gotta beat up Percival, he's a pain in the ass. Well, you never know, it might liven things up. You have nothing to fear from me, your serene highness. I'll always have the kingdom's best interests at heart, even as a wizard. Lord Patrician Trocco Nero sets off immediately on his journey to the north. Bisky's presence in Skullheim attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of their latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. Alrighty, alright, bankruptcy's looming. The treasury's almost empty, your highness. Where did it go? Couldn't possibly say, your majesty. Perhaps you've been spending a little too freely. Apart from raising taxes, we're precious few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, so I've heard. Oh yeah, you're still a fish person, aren't you, from like 4 games ago? Yeah, I mean, let's just make more money. The Royal Mint begins churning out new coins, allowing you to pay off several old debts. Fantastic, look at that, problem solved. I'm so smart. Your Majesty, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't you hold a battle royale and choose your honour guard? If you let us host it in the March, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively. And of course, I'm confident the March of Veterans will win. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose your honor guard and have done with it? Morgrim, are you okay dropping 750? I wanna have the Royale, but I'll ask you as the player before I commit to it. Yeah, go for it. There we go. Fantastic. I'll begin organising the event at once. A week later, you receive word that the Battle Royale is due to begin. Held on the battlements of Baroness Morgrim III's fortress, you travel down to spectate, along with a horde of murder fans from across the kingdom. Vitamin, welcome. There you are. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the Barons. Welcome, one and all. Today's competitors are the Northern Warrior Heroes, champion gladiators from the Coastal Arena, and the Barons' battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Who will you support, Your Majesty? Veterans, yeah, veterans, yes. A wise choice. Let's watch a little blood get spilled, shall we? Okay, let's watch the fight. The bell rings. The marcher soldier charges like a bull, his sword already swinging. The Northern warrior blocks it with his battle axe, grunting with the effort. The Northern warrior scarcely has time to catch his breath before the gladiator is also upon him, roaring with mad laughter. Sparks fly as the blades clash. The three fighters dart back and forth, almost too fast for your eyes to follow. Once, twice, a blade finds its mark, blood sprays, and finally someone stands victorious. It's the Northern warrior, stoically wiping blood from his battle axe. His opponents lie dead at his feet. Gadzooks, they must have cheated. Or just got unlucky. Regardless, you have a new honour guard, my liege, but not the one you wanted. With that, the Battle Royale is over. Everyone agrees it was a fine day out for those who survived. And the Marcher Army attracts a wave of new recruits. Most gladiators are savages from not the north. Yeah, there we go. Northern Honor Guard. I don't think I've even had them for a long old time, if we were to look at it all. So yeah, tug of war over authority. If for some reason you want a lower authority, E, the theatre, is an option. If you want to raise authority, D, the monument, is your ticket. As for what's going on around here, I quite like A, the aqueducts, because I'm going for a farming victory. That'd be quite good. Here's a list with everyone's money, so I expect we're probably going to get... Hey, Whopper, welcome on in. There you go, Whopper has joined the Chiefs. So you can see, Whopper, Chiefs are going for prophecy. They want to raise the kingdom's authority. And they can do so with D, the monument. I'm going to start the auction here. Here's everyone's money. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Dun 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 dun. F. 10 seconds, get in there. Right, what did we end up with? A and D? Wild. Okay, I didn't expect that. Thank you, mutated zombie. And, oh, Wolf Warrior's joined us. Hello, buddy. Where are you? There you are. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the Chiefs. Wolf Warrior the Third. AB Barrett. No, this happens. So, Nicholas, the imbalance is when you have an ongoing save, people get locked in and it tends to fluctuate. We've been playing this save for like nearly 3 months now. And so, yeah, the patricians are not showing up today, but like in other weeks we've had it where the Chiefs were low on numbers or the Barons were low on numbers. But if new people show up, they'll pretty much be siphoned into the patricians. Alright, we've got finding a spouse, proposition. Okay, let's do the arms shortage. Your greatness. The situation in the north is dire. Many of our greatest warrior heroes have been lost in so short a time. Our peasants are hardy, but can't defend against winter wolves, wyverns, and ice giants all at once. We must bolster our dwindling forces in the north. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection? Oh. Now you know what? North has no need of soldiers, do they? Alright. Yeah, they got a wizard. That's all good. I say D. Go for D. They don't need it. Should be well alright. They don't have a military because they rebelled. We shouldn't allow them to have it. Yeah. Go stand on the naughty step. The wizard is a coastman, my liege. Oh no, the wizard set up shop in the north. And then Trocker went to become the apprentice. And Trocker would be... There you are. So you got a patrician studying under a wizard set up in the north. But yet, 9 votes. That's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You're just going to leave us out to dry. The kingdom's instability makes it imperative that we are able to protect ourselves. We are nigh defenceless. Indeed, bandits and outlaws of all kinds quickly find the north a profitable place to conduct their operations. Uh-oh. Your Majesty, I've had an idea. The best since lined parchment, I dare say. An expedition to Chur. What a brilliant idea. Aha, I thought you'd agree. You have a lot of wealth at the moment, Your Highness. It's just sitting around collecting dust. Why not make a sound investment and send explorers to Chur? Who knows what they might find? Treasure, rare materials, ancient history, a new disease? She's a bit too animated when she says the word disease. Yeah, great idea, yeah. Her eyes light up from behind her spectacles. Wonderful news. I shall make preparations immediately. Expect a brief on your desk very soon. Has a rebellion happened? No, we've literally just started, Wolf. We're just finding a spouse. It's too soon for a rebellion. Rebellions don't happen this early, do they? Do they? Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Men! Give me a man. Hey, and Stream Elements, I didn't realise it's back. I just did it without thinking. You can roll dice in chat again. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You're marrying to the barons as you agreed before we took the throne, right? Right? Yeah, okay, I guess. Yeah. That works. Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscapes and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant queen and a warrior who will overthrow her. A congregation of God speakers huddle around the tablets, detailing the supposedly ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana! The tablets are genuine. Then the gods are good and we are blessed. Arnie will be our king. All hail the Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Arnie's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure to keep the old ways of the North alive. And surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Arnie. Next stage of the chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Currently at 6. Right, so... We are sending out a boat to Chur, so I think I need extra money. Right? That's how it works. I don't know. Chiefs are on the verge of rebellion for some reason. Goes immediately like an arrow. Let's start with the expedition to Chur and then we'll do the cast out. The cheek of it, yeah. Your Majesty, I have those plans we discussed for the expedition to Chur. Are we almost ready to leave? Not quite, Your Highness. There's still important decisions to be made. Alright, show me. First, we need to decide who has the honour of building your ship. The patricians, yeah. The patricians offer to construct a mighty galleon in your name. Will be pricey, but unmatched in quality. Yes, that one. Oh, buy the galleon from the patricians. Very good, Your Majesty. Next, we must decide who will crew your ship. Tell me about the volunteers. Unfortunately, the best of them come at a price. Experienced trade ship captains and their crews would be ideal, but won't be free. There are also those in the Navy who are equally experienced, but enlisting them would reduce our naval strength for a time. You could also levy amateur peasant crews, or even use prisoners, but I don't know how much you could trust them to get where they need to go. Yeah, let's get the best crew we can, an experienced one. Yes, fantastic. There is one more thing, Your Majesty. The ship will be large enough to house additional expedition members or store extra cargo you wish to send across the sea. She hands you a list indicating that there's room on the boat for fit 2 options. Battalion of soldiers, what could that do? The barons are volunteering some of their finest warriors for the journey. Chur is an unknown but almost certainly dangerous place. Be prudent for our expedition and investment to have protection. And why would I want horse stalls on the ship? To bring horses, of course. Chur is a vast place, larger than Eurasia and Ethos combined. Your expedition will benefit from moving quickly. Huh. Okay, yeah, I think we'll go for those two. Very good. What shall we take? Soldiers from the march. Of course, I'm sure they will put the crew's mind at ease. And what will you choose for the final room on the ship? Load the hold with horses. There we go. Fantastic. Hopefully the smell won't unnerve the crew too much. I think that's everything. I shall get to work immediately, Your Majesty. She picks up her scribbled notes and diagrams and hurries out of the room, her spectacles bouncing slightly on her nose. The ship is completed in record time. Clearly the patricians are eager to impress. You see it off from the harbour by the end of the season. The crew are eager and the ship looks sturdy. You can only hope they bring back something worth the investment or come back at all. Yeah, sending out the men. Alright, cast out. It's an outrage. It's undignified. They can't do this. Depths below. Ah! Calm yourself, Your Esteemed Highness. It's me, Patrician Troccanero. I lost my skin in an accident involving a giant bell. Not 3 weeks into my training with Bizk. Now they cast me out. They say I have no discernible magical acumen, whatever that means. I demand vengeance. Show Bizk what it means to insult a member of Queen Karla's council. Absolutely, yes. This is the best. Yeah. We're going to veto that because I'm not going to swipe your money. But I think we should arrest Bizk. I think C is the way. Absolutely. Gonna make me send them a strongly worded letter instead? Oh no, here we go. Yes, we're sending in the bailiffs. Gonna arrest Bizk. Fantastic work. Alright, hold on. We've got to sing a song request. Let's steal this. And then we'll carry on. Alright, what have you got, Wolf? Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip. Referring to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Hey! Gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. There we go. That's the song. It's done. Incoming song. It's done. The song has happened. Hope that was good for you, Wolf Warrior. We need to get Thrifty a metronome? No, it's never going to get any better. You send local clan warriors to arrest Bizk. Predictably, your posse disappears without a trace. Arrest a wizard, you might as well try to bottle the ocean. A week later, you find out that everyone in Skullheim has been suddenly and mysteriously killed. No one can prove it was Bizk, but the corpses with brains leaking out their ears don't help their case. Oh. What's a metronome? It's the little thing that swings side to side to help you keep rhythm. You fool! Why would you anger them like this? All over some measly Lord Patrician insulted by his own inadequacy. Not long after, Troccanero kicks the bucket anyway. Apparently proximity to Bizk magic was the only thing keeping him from falling apart. On the bright side, no more gills. Yeah, it's hard for a skeleton to have gills. Salutes in chat, everyone. We have our first noble death of the game. Nero the first has died, to be replaced by Nero the second. Finally, it's over. I've found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. I wonder if I'll marry the chief candidate. Let's see, what do I want? What do I want my man to be? I don't know. Can I just have the pretty one? If there isn't a pretty one, I'll just marry the barons. Like, yeah. And what if I don't want to marry any of them? Ooh. Well, that's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Marry a commoner? It is an option. Alright, let's see them. Let's see what we got. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Magnus, firstborn son of the Northern Wolf Warrior clan. Apparently the other Northerners have nicknamed him Windspeaker. Can't imagine why. He's got chubby cheeks. Strangely enough for a Northerner, he's an enthusiastic convert to the worship of the Ninth God. He's an incredibly driven person by all accounts, gets up at the crack of dawn. Each morning goes for a swim in a frozen lake. I mean, not bad, but you know, yeah. From the coast we have Lucian, wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Funker's Puck's estate. He wasn't originally the heir, but his elder brother had an unfortunate accident. He loves to lose his fortune betting at the arena, and he's recently been campaigning to improve the living conditions in the coastal slums. You know what? I quite like this. Karla needs a partner that can show her the ways of nobility. Nicholas, please try and avoid all caps too much. Yeah, I think he's good. Let's see what the barons have, though. And finally, the March is offering Jacob, scion of the prestigious Nilawa bloodline. Unlike most of the barons, he can conduct an entire conversation without shouting. And look at him, so handsome. Oh my god, yeah, here's the one. No worries, thank you, Nicholas. Like most of the barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from his crossbow. Also got into a fight with his local bishop a few years back. Gave him a bloody nose. Yes, he's the one. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. Handsome and from the March. Yeah, that's the one. Jacob, come here. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the March and barons are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by coloured string. The Queen has finally found a match, even if it isn't who we'd hoped. Now she just needs to get on with the wedding. Aye, and then we can get on with the baby making. The chiefs have been propping up the Queen's authority a lot recently, which is highly suspicious. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to use it against her somehow. And we've got to keep up our efforts. Queen Karla isn't going anywhere on our watch. Oh, yawny, yawny. Oh, I think that's a bug. I think Morgrim knows about that one as well, but there's no real fix for it. The barons must continue to aid the Queen by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the Queen produces an heir and completes their ambition. The dingy seaside tavern. Two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Funk, I just realised because it's mostly covered by your hat, your hair is like different colour from your beard. That's pretty cool. Good news, my friend. Palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Not much. A better seat in the council chambers, access to the Queen's rooms when she's out, that sort of thing. But the important thing is that the Queen's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what's next? Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the rest of the Queen's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the Queen. If the kingdom is in chaos, they'll see the Queen as an incompetent fool and be much more open to our bribes. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay, I'm in danger here. Yeah, I need to check the files. Okay, let me open that up quickly. I'll send you like a copy of... I've got Loyalist Barons as well on there, so I'm pretty sure you've done it. Where's Discord? Where are we? Where's Morgrim? There you are. Cool, yeah, that's a list of everything I've got. Loyalist Barons 2, but that event is Loyalist Barons 1. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I don't have it then. Send it on in a bit. Tetris? Yeah, no, I was just mumbling. My hair is different from my beard. Hair is currently purple, beard is salt and pepper red. Yeah, there we go. Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba da dun 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 dun. Bum ba dun 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 dun. We haven't actually been gambling. But okay, whatever. We'll take the iron choice. All right, somehow we got a. Right, here we go. Rebellion. At long last, the chiefs have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Chief Wolf Warrior III, his tattoo seeming to shift in the light of the braziers. Chiefs of the North will rip that false crown from your head and stomp it into the mud. We'll be fighting for glory, for honour, and for Arnie, the true king. This is a formal declaration of war. Next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. Seize him! Come now. Traitors get the chop. What? But you can't do this. I'm an envoy. See how the Queen's tyranny grows worse by the day. The 4th, yeah, there you go. Yes, Wolf Warrior. Yeah, no worries. Your watchman wastes no time. Chief Wolf Warrior III is dragged out into the courtyard. His head is struck from his shoulders. Salutes in chat, everyone. F's, everything. Drop it all. Wolf Warrior died for the sins of the North. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? Chiefs don't even really have an army right now. We'll be fine unless they hire mercenaries from overseas or persuade another region to join their rebellion. How did things get this bad? Leader of the rebellion is Chief Bonkle II. As reason for the uprising, they're citing your past transgressions, mainly your calamitous disagreement with Bizg over an entitled Lord Patrician. Okay, let's kill them all. Yes, Your Majesty. Hold on to that feeling, you'll need it. So, civil war, yeah? Yeah? That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There'll be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Righto. My liege, we must do something about our stability. Was there an earthquake? I think we're quite good, right? I'm comfortable where I'm sat. I know, Wolf Warrior's talking about himself, Ephra. He's never made it to the 4th. Too long those bastards in the Crownlands held us down. Too long have they called us heathens and mocked our way of life. Aye. Now is the time to take up our axes and fight back. Morgana is with us. We'll burn their churches and string up their lying priests. Aye. Now ask you brave chiefs of the Free North, where will we strike first? Our army is too weak to attempt any military action, unfortunately. If we suspect the patricians may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the Queen's authority is low. Or finally, we could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Dishonourable, of course, but convenient. Alright, who'd be paying for that assassin? It'd be Whopper. Oh, okay. Assassin time? Is this it? It's the Chiefs of the Honour Guard. They won the tournament. Oh, funk, this is a chief-only vote. Yeah, you're the richest. There we go. Boom, boom. Speed run? It's not really a speed run. It's just going badly, but you know, it's not over. Thank you for meeting with me at such short notice. The sum you offered piqued my interest. You understand why the sum is so high, though? Yes, you want me to assassinate the Queen. It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and you want a woman dead, she is dead. Get it done. Yeah, you can end the game in 2 seasons. Alright, now I'm getting married. Civil War casts a shadow over your wedding. Instead of being a joyous public holiday, the day arrives without much pomp and ceremony. Still, all your loyal nobles have arrived in the capital to keep up appearances. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Jacob at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? Yes, Archie, yes. Then I pronounce you queen and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Jacob, laps up the attention, delivering witty speech in which he flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Jacob, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? You enjoy a long conversation in which Jacob seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. By night's end, you still don't know who Jacob really is. His real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bedchambers, still strangers. You can do it if you get certain coronation events. All the events have to align though. You have to sync either authority or stability right quick in order to destroy it on 2 seasons. And it's usually like the chiefs having destroyed post Ragnarok, right? I think that event. So yeah, prophecy, corruption. I think the patricians might be a shoo-in here. They might be doing okay. Now let's see how the rebellion's going. Oh my god! Oh my god. Right, which one should I do? These are all terrible. Yeah, let's start with hyperinflation. As you ordered, Your Majesty, the Royal Mint has churned out thousands of new coins using cheap gold-like metals. The treasury is technically replenished. Let the good times roll! But it's also devaluing the currency across the kingdom. A loaf of bread now costs 100 times what it used to. Something must be done. If this gets worse, our currency will be worthless. Okay. Alright, everyone. Loyalists, listen to me, alright? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How much does stability go down on the first one? Nothing wrong, let it continue? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, at the very least, we will avoid all of this. If we go here, well, at least we'll avoid hitting 0 money. Kindly consider voting A, my loyalist. Either way, this Kingdom Doom. Yeah, chiefs are at civil war. They can't vote. No. Why would you crash the economy? Why would you crash the economy like this? It's going to destroy us. Oh no, I'm going to go bankrupt and the chiefs are going to win. Jesus Christ. No! No! I can still fix it. Okay. Alright. I see. I think there's only... Yeah, we can't turn it. Predictably enough, absolutely everyone, from the lowest peasant to the highest noble, is outraged to find their money is suddenly worthless. Yikes. The resulting chaos makes buybacks difficult and fraud is rampant. Riots consume every major city. Fantastic. Look at that. 0 treasury, 0 stability. It's still a great battle. The chiefs have attempted to muster an army, but all they could gather were a few old men and beardless youths. Are there no real soldiers left in the north? We're doomed. I think we might be doomed. With no army to speak of, the chiefs cannot march in rebellion. They mill around their camp, waiting for the Queen's forces to come and smash them to pieces. Something's wrong. Okay, let's get out of this one. It's an afternoon like any other. You're sitting atop your throne, listening to the petitions of the common folk. A merchant is droning on about the number of beggars in the capital's main square. Suddenly you spot a flash of movement out the corner of your eye. What's that? A hooded man steps forward from the crowd, unsheathing a lethal-looking blade from his belt. The merchant's droning stutters to a halt. Guards? Guards? But your northern warriors are conspicuously not rescuing you. In fact, they've drawn their weapons and formed a line preventing the watchman stepping in. The assassin steps towards you, completely unopposed, and hurls a dagger. As the assassin flings a blade, your life flashes before your eyes. You could really die here. Uh-oh. 60%. You roll out of the way of the knife, but you're too slow. It sinks hilt deep into your shoulder. You try and stand up, but your legs are weak. You collapse to one side, convulsing. Everything goes black. No! The RT game one? Wait, what's RT game? I don't know. You fall into a deep abyss. Oh no! After that you linger for several days, fighting the poison that's coursing through your system, but it's no use. Your blood is running with enough venom to kill 10 queens. You'll never wake up, and you'll never know why the rebels won the civil war. Oh, they probably got everything they wanted thanks to your untimely death. Oh, RT Game is a YouTube... Oh, okay, no worries, yeah. That's what you're referring to. He also died to a snake assassin. Ah. All you know is this. It was a horrible job. Being queen. Wouldn't wish it on your own worst enemy. Well, maybe your worst enemy. Arnie of the Chiefs, for example. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, it's a game over. I'm going to have a poll in chat. We're going to decide Arnie's ambition. And then we're going to play the game. Let's see, we've had farming, so military. Other than military, what else can we have? Trade. Pay. Stability or authority. Right, you'll have 2 minutes to cast a vote. During a rebellion, Queen Karla was assassinated by the treacherous chiefs. Unable to keep their puppet on the throne, the barons were forced to a retreat, their secluded fortresses and brood. It wouldn't be long before a new march of claimant would arise, and when they did, the barons would be ready. As reward for staying loyal to the queen, the top patricians were beheaded. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the regime, but in private they swore vengeance. The chiefs launched a rebellion that toppled the queen and devastated the kingdom. In the aftermath, nobody could stop them from taking the throne, and Arnie was crowned to the half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. Queen Karla the loser. Very fair. I can see it. This was pretty a quick game. It's taken us about an hour. Holy crap. So much for the peasantry. The peasantry didn't get anywhere, did they? Morgrim III has the most money. Wolf Warrior IV has nothing. And oh no! Just look at Arnie. Arnie looks so fucking tired. Like, yeah, so our military consisted of me and 5 blokes I met at the pub. And we just sort of walked in and took over. Arnie is sick of this shit. He's already sick of it. Military won out. Okay, cool. Just look at the military. Holy crap. The kingdom's okay, I think.